Welcome to another edition of the Podcasting Podcast. How to get started with podcasting in your organisation. In this edition, we'll have a look at just some of the thousands and thousands of organisations who are successfully podcasting. We'll also discover other great reasons to create a podcast for an in-house audience. There are many successful businesses that have incorporated podcasting into their overall marketing strategy. One of the most notable examples is Spotify, the music streaming service. It's expanded to include podcasts in recent years. In fact, Spotify now produces its own podcasts, in addition to hosting popular shows from other creators. Another business that has seen success with podcasting is MailChimp, an email marketing service. They launched their first podcast, Going Through It, in 2018 and have since produced several other podcasts that focus on different topics such as entrepreneurship and small business growth. Other successful businesses that have embraced podcasting include TED Talks, a non-profit organisation that produces educational talks on a wide range of topics, and Shopify, an e-commerce platform for online businesses. Both of these companies have created podcasts that align with their brand and provide valuable content to their audience. In addition, many media companies such as the New York Times, CNN and BBC also have successful podcasting ventures. These businesses use podcasts as another platform to share news and information with their audiences, reaching a wider demographic than traditional print or broadcast mediums. Overall, it's clear that podcasting has become a valuable tool for businesses to connect with their audience, establish thought leadership, and promote their brand. As the popularity of podcasts continues to grow, we can expect to see even more successful businesses incorporating this medium into their marketing strategies. So if you're considering starting a business or looking to expand your existing one, it may be worth considering adding podcasting to your marketing mix. Not only can it help you reach a wider audience, but it also allows for more personal and authentic connections with your customers. Podcasting has also proven to be a valuable tool for businesses looking to increase their online presence and improve their search engine rankings. By regularly producing high-quality podcast episodes, businesses can attract more listeners and increase website traffic. Furthermore, podcasts can also be repurposed into written content for blogs or social media posts, providing even more opportunities to reach potential customers. The success of businesses in using podcasting as a marketing strategy has also led to the rise of podcast production companies. These companies offer services such as recording, editing, and distribution for businesses that may not have the resources or expertise to produce their own show. This further highlights the importance of podcasting in today's business world. Moreover, podcasting allows businesses to connect with their audience on a deeper level by providing valuable insights, advice, and information related to their industry. This not only builds trust and credibility with customers, but also positions the company as an expert in their field. In conclusion, podcasting has become an essential component of successful businesses today. Whether you are a small startup or a well-established company, incorporating podcasting into your marketing strategy can greatly benefit your business and help you stand out in a crowded market. So why not join the podcasting trend and see how it can elevate your business to new heights? So go ahead, start recording and let your voice be heard in the world of podcasting. The potential for growth and success is limitless. These are just some of the organisations, both large and small, that are podcasting. ABC Australia, Adobe, The Age, Amazon, Auburn University, Australian Flexible Learning Framework, Australian National University, Bloomberg, BMW, Computer World, Cisco, Deloitte, Disneyland, Gartner, General Motors, Georgetown University, Harvard Business School, Hewlett-Packard, IBM, iPressroom, Jupiter Research, McDonald's, Mercedes-Benz, NASA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the US Department of Commerce, New Jersey Bankers Association, Novell, Oracle, Ottawa Centre for Research and Innovation, Peugeot, Princeton, Purina, Renault F1 Team, Rutgers University, San Francisco Museum of Modern Art, SAP, Simon & Schuster, Sky News, Sprint, St John's Ambulance in the UK, University of California, Virgin Atlantic, Whirlpool, and that's just some. Other great reasons to podcast internally. Remember way back when companies used to keep their sales forces skilled up via audio cassettes. The sales force used to listen to the cassettes in their car on the way to work or home or client visits and so on. Salespeople had the option to listen to the communications at a time and location of their choice, all the while not interfering with their actual sales activities. The cassettes took time to write and produce, sure, plus you needed to add on duplication and distribution costs and time frames. But for the dissemination of non-urgent material, it was a brilliant solution. I've listened to countless hours of audio material from personal improvement publishers Nightingale Conant and others over the years in my own mobile university, otherwise known as my car. Which brings me back to podcasting. Podcasting is a brilliant, low-cost way of getting mildly urgent and non-urgent communication out to relevant interest groups. What makes podcasting so cool is that the files can either be streamed or downloaded to your smartphone or computer and listened to while walking the dog, sitting on the bus or train, driving the car, sitting under a tree, enduring long and tedious flights, waiting in airport terminals, switching out taxi drivers who could run the country better than the current mob if only given a chance, and so on. A podcast can be quickly and automatically downloaded onto a smartphone, ready for others to listen to on their way to work in the morning. How cool and efficient is that? So then the question becomes, how do I create a podcast? Well, it's simple. Record someone or something, edit it, and then publish it. We're talking about record. Use a microphone. A $50 version works just as well as a $1,000 version for most podcasts. Record an interview, be it yourself or someone else, and then edit. Take out the ums and ahs, the fluffs, the mispronunciations, the nervous tics. I have a dreadful habit of sucking in air through my front teeth when breathing between sentences, which I have to laboriously edit out. And generally tighten up your recording. Software such as the free and fully featured Audacity, the not free Adobe Audition, and also the with cost SoundForge Pro allow you to add compression and change equalizer settings to make the sound a little more polished. But don't worry about these bells and whistles at first. All of that stuff can come later as you gain more experience and confidence. Add in some music if your podcast format has music in it as introductory or outgoing signature pieces as examples, and sound effects if you want. Listen to the final output several times. You'll be amazed at how the recording you listened to at 4 p.m. and thought was rather good sounds less so at 9:30 the next morning. And then publish it. You may be able to host your podcast on the company server, or you may need to host it on a third party's server. I personally recommend Libsyn, Libsyn, for cost effectiveness and reliability. And my fellow Adelaidean podcaster Steve Davis swears by Podbean. Once it has been hosted, make sure you let everyone in your world know about it. Customers, employees, suppliers, well, depending of course on who your target audience is. And make sure that the tech savvy amongst your audience are able to subscribe to your podcast. That becomes easier when your users subscribe to your podcast via iTunes or YouTube music accounts, or when you host with Libsyn, and I'm sure Podbean. Well, that's a 30. say some American podcasters. I have no idea what they're talking about, and my least favourite search engine, Google, doesn't know. Perplexity AI, my favourite search engine, does. It says when US podcasters say that's a 30, it typically means that they are rating something as perfect or excellent on a scale of 1 to 30. This phrase is often used to express high praise or approval for something. Next episode of the show will introduce the first of 2 episodes on the big topic of goal setting. To make sure you don't miss that, subscribe to the podcast on either iTunes or Spotify. And you'll even find us on YouTube. If you'd like to get in touch, either leave a comment about the show or this episode in particular on iTunes or YouTube, or you can email me, lee@leehopkins.com. If you do that, please ensure that you write The Podcasting Podcast as your email subject, because I receive around 60 emails a day and I'd hate for yours to get lost in the pile. Until next time, take some business communications risks because you never know what might happen, and podcast with passion.